What's going on, guys? It's Steve, and we just finished up the D23 Parks announcements. I just wanted to kind of skim over them a little bit. I know this isn't going to be like a super detailed video about what's coming to the parks, but I just want to kind of go over it a little bit, at least skim it. I'm sure I'm going to leave some things out. I'm sure I'm going to say some things that I probably will have to go back and tweak a little bit, but I just wanted to kind of get this info out there to you guys in case if y'all haven't heard it yet. Let's just get right down to it. I want to start here actually talking about Orlando, because that's where I am. That's where we're based out of. So let's just talk about World first, and I'll go to some of the other parks around the world. But I just wanted to start on World first. So what we know, what we don't know, the information that we got, what we didn't get. Let's start with, I'll leave Epcot for the end. Let's talk about Magic Kingdom. Nothing. We didn't get anything on Magic Kingdom. Let's talk about Animal Kingdom. Nothing. Nothing coming to Animal Kingdom. I was a little surprised. I thought for the 50th anniversary we would get some info or something about something new coming to Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, at least something coming to the parks. We didn't get anything. What we did get though, okay, let's see. Disney Springs, Cirque du Soleil. We got some info on the new event coming to Cirque du Soleil. It sounds like it's going to be a pretty cool show. It sounds like, I said, the animated characters, there's going to be animated characters in it. The animated characters are going to be interacting with the Cirque du Soleil performers. How that's going to work, I don't exactly know, but that's what they said. So, and we do have a date. The date for the Cirque du Soleil show, it's going to be, I think they said April, yeah. Well, I think they're going to do some previews in March of 2020, but it's going to debut to the general public in April 2020. The show sounds awesome. If you were a big fan of the previous Cirque du Soleil that ran here at Disney Springs for years, I think you're going to be super, super impressed and super, super happy with the new show that they've got coming in a few months to replace that one. So we did get a little touch of what's coming. What's going on with Cirque du Soleil. April 2020, new show, animated characters are going to be in there. I'm sure there's going to be great music. Of course, the Cirque du Soleil characters are going to perform awesome as always. The other park besides Epcot that we got some info on would be Hollywood Studios. We got some more artwork for the Chinese Theater, what it's going to look like. With Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway going in there, opening in 2020. We already knew it was coming in 2020, but we got some of the artwork. So that's that with Hollywood Studios. Now, we did get some new video, and I don't know if I can find that or not. I'll try to locate it, see if I can get it in this video. If not, I'll have to just post it later or something, or load it later. But we did get some new video for Rise of the Resistance. There's actually a really cool scene that it showed Kylo Ren's lightsaber slicing open, which looks like the roof of the building that you're traveling through. But yeah, we got some pretty cool video and stuff of Rise of the Resistance, which, by the way, if you don't know, opens December 5th, 2019 here in Orlando. We're actually getting ours before Anaheim. Yay! We're getting it before Anaheim. Which, you know what, in a way, I think it's a good play by Disney. Open the one here at World first. It's going to be around Christmas. It's going to create that excitement and that buzz. I'm already hyped. You know, I've already said how I felt about Galaxy's Edge. But knowing that the attractions are going to open here first at that crazy time of Christmas, I don't know, it gets me excited. I enjoy some of the craziness of the parks during the holidays. Like some people don't. I like that. Something that had been talked about was that Epcot was probably going to get broken up into neighborhoods, and that's what was announced. Bob Chapek basically announced it today that Future World is no more, and the new Epcot, Future World, will be no more. There will be multiple worlds, so you're going to have World Showcase, World Discovery, World Celebration, and World of Nature. And so basically, when I look at this map, World of Celebration includes the entrance to the park. Spaceship Earth, Innoventions West, though, looks like it's going to get knocked down because I think a lot of that is going to end up becoming some of World of Nature, at least what I've seen in the artist rendering. So at least Innoventions West is gone, and it includes the fountains around Spaceship Earth, going out towards the World Showcase. World of Discovery is going to be Test Track, the future Guardians of the Galaxy attraction, the future Space Restaurant, Mission Space, and the new Play Pavilion, which we'll talk about in a minute. Now, on the other side of World Celebration is World Nature. World Nature will feature the new Moana themed Journey of Water, along with Figment's Journey to Imagination. They didn't mention anything about that, by the way. The Land Pavilion, Living with the Seas. That'll all be World of Nature. So yes, Epcot is now going to be 4 different, essentially, lands, or 4 different worlds. Discovery, Celebration, Nature, Showcase. Let's talk about World of Celebration, because they discussed World of Celebration quite a lot today. World of Celebration, it's going to, being that it involves Spaceship Earth is going through changes, which we knew. They were going to be redoing Spaceship Earth. And essentially Spaceship Earth, which has always had the theme of communication, will now have the theme of storytelling. Yeah, so they're changing the theme of Spaceship Earth to storytelling. It's going to feature updated scenes and some new scenes, along with a new storytelling aspect, which they call the story light. I'm sorry. Yeah, the story light. So I assume that that means that this story light is going to move through the attraction with you, lighting up different parts of the scenery. That's how I kind of envision it. Could be kind of cool. And when you leave Spaceship Earth after you're done with the attraction, it's going to be a whole new exit area. And the new exit area is going to feature new gardens. It's going to feature the new Festival Pavilion, which we'll talk about in a second, along with a wishing tree and a story fountain. And then something called Dreamer's Point. And that's going to feature a new statue of Walt Disney, the man himself, which looks really, really cool. We got a little artwork of that as well. Now, the Pavilion will be home for all of Epcot's festivals, for food, wine, art festival, blah, blah, blah. All the new festivals will now have a home base there in this new pavilion that will be multi-leveled. And they said that top level, okay, will give you a sweet, awesome view of World Showcase Lagoon for the nighttime shows. So you'll be able to watch the nighttime shows, unobstructed views from this new pavilion. Now, I don't know how many people that new pavilion holds up top where you can get a good view. I mean, it might be kind of a tight view up there. I don't know. But either way, that new pavilion is going to have that rooftop view where you'll be able to look out onto the World Showcase Lagoon, which sounds really, really cool in my opinion. We didn't get any dates or anything for Spaceship Earth or for these new these changes coming to Epcot. We didn't get any dates for any of these attractions opening. Now, let's head over to Discovery World, or World Discovery. I'm going to want to keep saying Discovery World, like Future World, Discovery World. I had to get used to saying World Discovery. Okay, World Discovery. Now, we got a little more information on the Guardians of the Galaxy. It's going to be like the first Disney roller coaster that launches you to space backwards, is the way I understood it. So that sounds thrilling, like a reverse launch to space or something. And I believe the cars, the way that they're describing it, the cars are going to turn as you're on the track to focus on the scenery. That sounds pretty technically awesome and cool. And we got the name for it finally. So the new name for the name for Guardians of the Galaxy attraction is Cosmic Rewind. Is the name of the Guardians of the Galaxy coaster. It's going to be called Cosmic Rewind. Okay, so we got that. We didn't get an opening date yet either for that. Now, for Mission Space, nothing new. For the Space Restaurant, we got the name. Space 220, excuse me. Space 220 is the name of the new Space Restaurant. Now, the reason why it's called 220 is because you're supposed to be 220 miles off the Earth's surface. You're supposed to be 220 miles up into space, looking down on Earth. Maybe looking down on Disney, that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, so outside of the windows, you're going to have your views of space and this changing environment outside the windows. So yeah, Space 2020, you're going to board an elevator that's going to take you from Earth to space. How cool is that? I guess it's going to be like animated window panels type of thing that as you board this elevator, maybe it's going to do the shaking, kind of like the elevators at Disney Quest, if you remember those, or if you really go way back in time, if you were young enough, or if you were at Epcot many eons ago, the Living with the Seas used to have the hydrolators, if you guys remember that. The hydrolators were like these elevators that you would board, and they had water like bubble up as you were supposed to be going down to the depths of the sea, like the hydrolator. So it almost sounds like they're bringing back something kind of like a hydrolator, except instead of going to the bottom of the ocean, you're going to space. You're going to eat dinner. You're going to take an elevator up to space, 220 miles above the Earth's surface, to have a meal and view outside the windows of this restaurant galactic space, stars, maybe Mickey Mouse will be floating in one of the windows in his spacesuit. How cool would that be? I actually would like to see something silly like that. Like, oh, there goes Goofy floating by, or there goes there goes Donald Duck or something, Anyway, whatever. I don't think they're going to do anything like that. I think they're going to try to keep that one a little bit more serious. But anyway, Space Restaurant 220, Space 220. And that's opening this winter, guys. That's coming really soon. So, dining review. I got to be on the lookout for when the reservations go on board, because definitely want to do a dining review in there. We finally found out and got the confirmation that the Play Pavilion is taking over Wonders of Life, or the old Wonders of Life Pavilion, which will feature Edna and The Incredibles and a lot of interactive, sounds like virtual reality and different types of games and stuff to play. So yes, the Play Pavilion is taking over the old Wonders of Life building. We got that confirmation. It's going to open in time for the 50th anniversary. We don't have an exact opening day yet, but essentially it just says guests will discover a city bursting with games, activities, and experiences that connect them with their friends, their family, and their beloved Disney characters. So we'll see. More information coming on that one. We'll definitely need to see some more information on that one. All right, now let's head over to World of Nature. Now over at World of Nature, we're getting the new Moana Journey of Water experience, or attraction, I should say. It's not an experience, it's supposed to be an attraction. That was actually initially leaked this past Thursday, the Moana Journey of Water. We got a lot of artwork and artist renderings of that. It's a walkthrough attraction experiencing water. So I don't know exactly how that's going to work. I'm assuming it's going to be a lot of fountain type of things. They really didn't discuss anything more about it. They didn't really go into any details about the attraction. But Journey of Water is going to be featured in World of Nature. At the Land Pavilion, we're getting a new film, Awesome Planet. That'll be available January 2020. So we have a new film coming to the Land Pavilion. We didn't get any info on Figment. Nothing on Journey into Imagination. Zero, zilch, nothing. It wasn't even discussed, so nothing there. Let's see. Essentially, that sums up, I think, World of Nature. Yeah, new show at Land Pavilion and the Moana attraction coming. We don't know when, but coming at some point. Now, let's head over to the World Showcase Lagoon. Now, over at the World Showcase Lagoon, we got 2 new shows announced. Actually, 3 new films, I should say. 3 new films announced. Over at the Canada Pavilion, we're going to have a new film, Far and Wide. It should be all digital, should look super cool. Wondrous China. We're getting a new film at the Chinese Pavilion, Wondrous China. Another 360 wraparound, super digital. I don't believe there's going to be any scenes in the film. It should just be one continuous wraparound. It should be really cool. So yeah, Wondrous China is coming. Now here's the cool thing. These films, both at the Canadian Pavilion and at the Chinese Pavilion, they're all going to be opening in January of 2020, very soon. Also, we'll head over to the French Pavilion now. Now at the French Pavilion, we already knew that we're getting the Ratatouille attraction from Paris. We got an opening date for the Ratatouille attraction, which is going to be this summer, summer of 2020. We're also getting a Beauty and the Beast sing-along show, or film, Beauty and the Beast sing-along film. That will also be opening January of 2020. Now, something that was a little bit of a surprise is there's going to be a creperie, or a crepe restaurant opening in the summer of 2020 as well, along with Ratatouille. We got some artwork on that. And that will feature a quick service option and a table service option. So a new sit-down restaurant is coming to the French Pavilion. Yay! Dining review. I look forward to that. I love French crepes, so that sounds very exciting. So just to sum up French Pavilion, we got Ratatouille and the crepe restaurant opening in the summer of 2020. But before that, in January of 2020, we'll have the Beauty and the Beast sing-along show. All right, so that's coming to the French Pavilion. The other big news for the World Showcase is over at the UK. the Mary Poppins attraction was announced. We're getting a Mary Poppins attraction, along with really like a whole Mary Poppins area. So yeah, that was probably the big news out of the World Showcase announcement, is the Mary Poppins attraction coming to the UK and the area, Mary Poppins area coming to the UK. We did not get an opening date or anything like that for Mary Poppins. Now, talking about World Showcase, I think some of the biggest surprises was there was no mention of anything Coco going to Mexico. There was no mention of a new pavilion going anywhere at World Showcase. No new countries. I mean, it was basically understood that like Brazil is coming. Brazil will be announced. Nothing. Crickets. Nothing on Brazil. Nothing else. Nothing. The only other, now, like I said, the temporary show that's going to replace Illuminations, but that's it. Temporary show for Illuminations. The announcements at the French Pavilion, Mary Poppins, and that's it. No other announcements for World Showcase. I'm a little surprised by that. I really thought we were going to hear some more stuff. Leaving Epcot, let's discuss the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser Hotel ship, spaceship. Yeah, we already knew that again from Thursday, that it's the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser is the new hotel at Hollywood Studios. And the ship itself is called the Halcyon. I think they said, well, they did say it today in the D23 announcement. Halcyon, I think is how they said it. It's a 2-night adventure. You'll interact with all the characters. We saw that there's Chewbacca, we saw Rey, we saw Kylo Ren, we saw Stormtroopers. Sounds like you'll pick a side, whether you're going to be on the light side or the dark side. You'll get to do some Jedi training with the little lasers that you hit with the lightsaber. A lot of interaction. You're going to take excursions. They used the cruise term, excursions to Galaxy's Edge. I was thinking about that too. They didn't say anything, but I wonder if you're a guest on the Halcyon Star Cruiser, did you automatically get Fast Pass when you're at Batuu, like when you're on your excursion at Batuu? I would think like you should get some type of, I would think you would get Fast Passes for the attractions or for building a lightsaber, for getting into Ogas or building a droid. Because I was thinking like it would kind of take me out of the immersive experience of that 2-day adventure, waiting in 100-degree heat for 2 hours to ride Smuggler's Run. So they didn't say anything about that. I'm thinking maybe those might be some park perks, though. You might get some park perks, but there were no park perks mentioned about staying in the spaceship or staying at the Star Wars Star Cruiser Hotel. Again, outside of Hollywood Studios, just talking about some stuff that also was announced is the new resort Reflections, a Disney Lakeside Lodge, which is also going to feature a what is it? Prince and the Frog restaurant. We got another table service restaurant coming. So Reflections, a Disney Lakeside Lodge, is going to also feature a Prince and the Frog restaurant. Can't wait for that. That sounds super, super cool. Something else that was introduced or mentioned is a new app, the Disney Genie app. So if you enjoy the My Disney Experience and your Magic Band, they've listened to you. And now there's going to be the Disney Genie app. And the way it was described is essentially this app will help make decisions for you. Like a lot of times like people will wonder like, well, what fast passes can I get? Or where should I eat? There's a lot of dining options or there's a lot of fast pass options. Disney Genie is supposed to assist you. It almost sounds like Disney AI, like a Disney robot in your hand that will kind of help guide you through your vacation planning process. So take that for what it is, but it actually sounds kind of interesting. I'm just going to read this anyway. Let me just read this right off of the Disney Parks blog about Disney Genie so you can understand it. It's planned to debut in late 2020. Disney Genie is a revolutionary new digital offering that will enhance the way guests plan for and experience a trip to Walt Disney World. Disney Genie will make planning easier and more fun by providing guests customized itineraries geared towards princesses, thrill seekers, foodies, families, and more. Guests will even be able to tell Disney Genie what they want to experience, and it'll quickly evaluate millions of options to present them with an optimal day. Disney AI. Disney is introducing AI to help you experience their theme parks more efficiently. So anyway, coming late 2020, I'll be using it because there's plenty of times that I can't decide what I want to do for the day at a Disney park, and this will help assist me. It'll actually probably help assist a lot of people that use Facebook groups that are always asking those type of questions. Where should I eat? What fast pass? Do I need this one? Do I need that one? Anyway, so that was another thing that was discussed outside of the direct parks or something. Now, for outside of the immediate area, outside of Disney World, at Disneyland, we got more information for Marvel Campus. There is going to be a Spider-Man attraction. Sounds super cool, looks super cool. Here's some of the pictures and the artwork. Apparently, the riders will get to fling their own spider webs. So definitely, I can see for me and Susanna, there's a trip to Disneyland coming soon. Once these attractions are all open. And there's also going to be a new dining experience coming along with Spider-Man. So new table service experience. So very, very cool. Outside of the U.S. parks, Shanghai, we got an announcement that Shanghai is going to be getting a Zootopia land. How cool is that? Now, I'm jealous of that. I'm not going to lie. But here's the deal. A lot of times when something is built outside of the U.S., if it's successful, it ends up coming here. Look at the Ratatouille attraction here coming to the French Pavilion at Epcot. That attraction has been at the at Paris Disney Paris for a long time. Well, now it's coming here. So who knows if Zootopia takes off, like I'm sure it will. Hopefully we'll get one here at World in a couple of years too. Also, Frozen Land was announced for Hong Kong Disney, and they're going to be getting the attraction essentially we have here at Epcot now, but they're also going to be getting a roller coaster. Very, very cool. Very, very jealous of that. So maybe it'll be the same deal that we'll get that eventually as well. All right, guys. Well, that's just like a kind of a quick skim over what was announced today. Again, we didn't get anything on Magic Kingdom for the 50th anniversary. Nothing on Animal Kingdom 50th anniversary. Hollywood Studios really only got info on the Star Wars Hotel. A little bit of artwork for Mickey's Runaway Railway, a little bit more, some more images and stuff of that. For Epcot, though, essentially Epcot's being rebuilt. Future World is history. We're going to now have the 4 different worlds. Spaceship Earth is being redone, being updated. New pavilion for the festivals that are going to have a nice view of the World Showcase Lagoon, along with the temporary show to replace Illuminations. We're getting Mary Poppins at the UK. We're getting new movies at Canada, at China. Sing-along Beauty and the Beast at the French Pavilion. We're getting the crepe restaurant, counter and table service at the French Pavilion. Ratatouille is coming. Skyliner's coming. What else am I forgetting? Play Pavilion is coming. Over Wonders of Life, Old Wonders of Life. Guardians of Galaxy sounds super cool. And we're going to have our space restaurant. So probably, I guess the thing coming the quickest is the space restaurant to Epcot, which I'm looking forward to. So, all right, guys, that's a wrap on this video. We'll do a more in-depth video here in the coming days. Just wanted to kind of get this stuff out there to you guys in case if you weren't up to date on it. All right, take care. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. All right, take care. Well, what's going on, guys? It's Steve, and I just want to take a few more seconds of your time to tell you about our website, mousesecrets.com. Your home for Disney Magic shirts. Woo! Yeah, that's right. Like for your next Disney trip, if you want to have some really colorful, bright, fun t-shirts to wear at the Magic Kingdom at Epcot, then check out mousesecrets.com. Let's take a look at the website. I've got it pulled up right now. So you just come to our homepage, click on Disney World Vacation t-shirts, just like I'm doing right now, and it'll open up and you can see all the different designs we've got. We've got our Castle tie-dyes, Castle solid shirts, Castle multicolors. We've even got a US flag Castle shirt, which I think is just super cool. We've got our Raglan 3/4 sleeve shirts and all of our different designs listed. We even have Disney Cruise Line. But yeah, and now here's the cool thing. Our shirts are 10% off right now, so we are running a sale. And personalization is free. That's right, we'll personalize your shirts for no extra charge. We can add your name below the design. We can add your name to the back of the shirt across the upper back. We can do a family name, like Michael's Family Vacation or Johnson Family Vacation. Whatever you would like to do. We can even do short phrases, you know, just married or celebrating an anniversary or something like that. Yes, we'll personalize the shirt and there's no charge for it. And it's very simple to do. All you do is pick the design that you like. So let's say, go with the red tie-dye like I'm wearing right now. So I would click on the Castle tie-dye. That'll open up just like it did. You'll see that it's 10% off. Select the size you want. So let's say you go with an adult small. Select your color. You can see all the different colors we've got. We've got a magical blue, a Frontierland orange, a Small World yellow, a Beastly green, Carsly in pink, and like what I'm wearing right now in the video, Park Hopping Red. So you would select the Park Hopping Red and the size. Okay, then you come down here to this box and you enter your personalization that you want to appear on the shirt. So let's say you want to put Steve. You want to put Steve. You would just type Steve right in that block. And you can even type beside it, Steve under, put Steve front of shirt under design. Or Steve back of shirt. And that way we'll know where to add it. Also though, at checkout, there is a place where you can leave a note to the seller, which is us. And you can also type in that note to seller, please put the personalization on the back of the shirt, or please put the personalization underneath the design on the front of the shirt, and we'll get it taken care of for you. Or you don't have to have a personalization at all. A lot of people buy our shirts just as they are without personalizing them. But if you want to, you can, and there's no extra charge to do that. We're offering special free personalization, and they're 10% off right now. So yeah, super, super cool, bright, colorful shirts like I'm wearing right now in the video. Adds a little extra magic to your Disney vacation and to your PhotoPass pictures. All right, guys, that's a wrap. Thanks a lot. Bye.